Good morning. Thank you for deciding to craft with me today. I have decided to engage in a swap, and I'm tickled. What I'm going to start doing is using this folder because I want to add some goodies and papers and so forth, and I thought it might be fun to work on the cover of this file folder and then see about ephemera that I might want to be adding. But right now, my goal is to collage down those two pieces of paper across here. I do hope that you're having a pleasant Thursday. I'm just back from the library. I'm one of those people that in order to survive life has to have books to read. I've been feeling that way about books probably since I was 4 or 5 years old, and if I had a dollar for every book I've read in my life, in my long life, well, I would be a rich woman. And so I needed to get to the library because I had read through my last 4 or 5 books, and I was feeling the pinch. I'm going to fold that down here. Okay. Alrighty, now I want the tiniest bit of that to show, and the tiniest bit over there, and this to go down, and this to come down here, and this down here. Need that tiny bit over on the side. Okay. Well, I overdid a little bit here, so let's see about rubbing some of that away. I'm going to let this dry well. Well, I've heard about using one of these erasers, so let's give it a try. I used to use this eraser with my masking fluid for watercolor, and it just, oh, it does. And it made the masking fluid just roll off. Oh, yes. It's very nice. See, if you listen to videos from your YouTube friends, you can learn so many good little things if you keep your ears pricked for suggestions. Ah. Done. Done and gone. Very nice. And now I'm going to cut this away. I'm one day off on my usual video schedule, so I had one yesterday instead of on Tuesday, so I decided that I would do Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday this week, and then get back on my usual Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Because sometimes life can just get in the way. Alrighty, now over here. I would use my new Tim Holtz scissors, but I'm emphasizing the word new And this has some glue here and there, so I'm having a little hoarding issue right now about those scissors. There we go. And there. Now I do believe that I'm going to just collage on the cover here. And I have some bits and pieces of things that I can collage. And I'm going to, because since I'm not selling this, I can take advantage of that and put any little old thing up here that makes me happy. And I am certainly going to do that. Starting right now. Let me put this away. And here we go. Planning on probably covering up a lot of this collage, but I feel it makes a more interesting background, as I'm sure you will agree. Now, let's get that bit right there. Okay. And some more. This pad of paper for, well, it was one of my first purchases when I decided to try junk journaling. So that's a little bit more than 4 years ago now. There. And I have to rethink using Amazon for my Yoo-Hoo glue sticks, because I think the batch I got might have been a little bit old. The color was not too perk there, but live and learn. Have that down here. I love the, when I've been invited to do swaps, I try to say yes, because all of the worry and thinking about and mulling about whether things are valid goes out the window, because as I said, I can play with all of my toys with impunity. Oh, let's see what we have here. Oh, nice. Nice. Better over here. Marshall Islands. Going to continue covering the front of this flat manila folder. I know that you don't need to watch me cover every little bit, and when I get to the next level to see what we're going to have next, I'll get back with you. For round 2, I'm going to be going to my golden zinc white to push some of this back, and as you can see, it is an acrylic, but semi-transparent. So I find in a lot of cases, now not all, in a lot of cases that it does the job very nicely. Oh, well, Carol, please. Let's just do that. There we go. Applying this wet paint is going to make the papers underneath rock and roll a little bit, but that's okay. It should calm down nicely when this all dries. One moment. I'm quite happy with the way this is working thus far. There. Better. Better. All right. I'm thinking I want to do some stamping, and I'm going to I've picked this one because I just love that that honeycomb. Now I also have this collection of stamps that I have been using. We'll see what happens with that one. But these are my new ones by Maki Stamps from Germany. And these I'm just anxious to try. All right. And I'm thinking, before I do any of that, I'm going to put some light touches of this Carabelle Studio stamp that is called Stitched Mixed Media Background. And if you look at it very closely, it does look like a piece of stitchery. So those, and maybe some of those, and that. And let me look in the box. Okay, here's another one that I really like. Let's see, is it drying enough? Maybe just a little bit of heat. feeling much better now. I usually use the top of the stitch ring. It does seem to be, it does look like a sampler. So, just put a bit of this on. I'm going to use some hot cocoa. Just a little bit here and there. And some down here. And some up there. This stem never quite shows as much of itself as I would like it to, but it does, as a really background bit, I think it does fairly well. However, I'm not always as thrilled with it as I would like to be. But there must be something that tickles me, because I do tend to get back to it here and there. There we go. Okay, I'll put that aside later. Let's go back to this. I'm going to use this one because it just tickles me. I love it. There. Now that's background. This one has script on it, but it's a nice large size. And I've seen Rachel on Roxy Creations use this, and it's just lovely. Ah, yes. And now, let's have some of this right there. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. So now I want to do some flowers, and I'm going to do them in black. I want to their presence to be known a little bit more. Okay, this is Onyx Black. This is another Maki stamp. Wowzers. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, the fine, fine marks on this stamp are absolutely perfection. Let me show you this. So there it is after two tries. Let me get a little closer. Just lovely. And now this one. This is Power Poppy. And it certainly is. I am going to turn off my lazy button and get out the large. And get out the large one here so that I can you go right there. Very nice, considering that this is has various layers of paper. I'll just put one right down here on the bottom. And the outside of one up there. Whoops. Good. Now I'm going to get out a baby wipe and clean these stamps, because one can't be cavalier with these stamps because of the price of them. So they're going to get a little cleanup. Oh yes, you too. I'm going to set these aside, let them dry. And that needs to dry. And I think I'm going to stop stamping. This was a little gift included in the Maki stamps, and it's so tiny. I just have to see what it looks like. I'm thinking it's a wee tiny little flower. Okay, it's a little vase with leaves in it. Let me get closer so that you can see how well made these stamps are. Lovely. Now I'm going to let things dry, and because I can see that the ink is still wet. I'll be back shortly. All right, this is dry enough to continue. I decided to put on just a few stenciled flowers on the front to bring this all together. So I picked Territorial Beige as my unused thus far paint color. and Ceramcoat Buttercream and Ceramcoat Oyster White. These are made to be there forever. So, bingo. Not used this one before. Let's see what's happening in here. Oh, very good. And these little stencils for, okay, this is going to be the background color. Buttercream is going to be the middle ground. Probably much more than I need. And the front. So, I'm thinking one-ish, two-ish, three-ish. Yes. Okay, let's have one. Let's move that down a little bit, and let's have some number one here. There's one. Let's do two. Two and three. Okay. Put this over here on the waxed paper, or here. That will be fine. And over here. Nope. Nope. Not such a good idea. Okay, let's have a try at buttercream. One and two. And let's do this one up here. Just a little bit over here. And let's see if this next one will pop forward a little bit. I'm hoping. one over here. Now I don't want these to stand out. I don't want them to shout. I just want them to be there. But I also don't want them to be whispering, so we'll have to see what happens here. And we can let this one come down this way. Yes. Also to push back some of that dark. Good. Now, where are we? Dare I play up that? Maybe I just do. I have to go and look at my colors. Napa red. Love Napa red. Napa over here. And I think I'll use the buttercream for that one. And this one over here. Won't this be quite the thing? Let's see. I think I'm going to keep them separate. Bombs away. I think it might be working. Two. 3. 3. 4. 5. 'Well, I'm loving it, so I think I'm just going to plunk down, plunk a little bit there. And a little here. Cha-ching. Right, 1, 2, 3, right here. And 5, 6, oh yeah, they are 2, 4, 6, 8. One little bit more now is just necessary. Yes, it is. Now, I think I'm going to stop now with, ooh, ooh. Let's just go with that darker color. Little tiny bit. Little tiny bit here. Little tiny bit here. 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 I'm thinking, yes. Happiness. Happiness. Now, I was thinking that this might be nice as a focal. I don't want it to be a loud one, and I don't think it is, but where? Where? Oh, bird flying in. I know that's very silly for me to think about that, but bird flying in. Bird flying in it is. Not dark enough. I need a little more power here. Let's have a little vintage photo. This is a leap of faith, but I think this works very nicely with that. Right, I need to fix that. It overlaps, and I forgot that. So let's have a little bit of something here. of something something. And down it goes. And a little fixer-upper here. And I'm thinking I have some paint left there, so let's just do something on the back. Down here. And there's a little of this left, so let's use it. This one I'm going to do this way because I can. And this one up here. And here. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh, a little something something as a background there. And now I am so not able to leave these without just something in the center of those flowers. So, Pilot G2. Something quite simple. One here. I do hope you've enjoyed my prepping this manila folder. I'm intending to fill it up with some fun bits. Pen in hand, and Carol can't stop. It's just that way it is. Especially the Uniball Signos and the Pilot G2, because they mark on anything. I haven't met the bit yet that they don't. If you have enjoyed sharing this crafting time with me, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with a friend, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Let's have a close-up look at this now. Layers, layers. I've lost count, but I'm happy with the layering outcome. Bye now.